Boys, girls, and everyone else, welcome back to another Destiny Rising video. In this one, it's a little bit of a different type of video than what I make on my channel. Usually, I try to be very positive about games because as content creators, I do think it's our job to really speak to how well a game is doing in order to help grow its community and its overall audience. But in the topic about audience, I did find this article that I wanted to share with you guys that was released a couple days ago on Forbes. So let's go ahead and jump into it. And it's basically reviewing the first month performance of Destiny Rising and how it competes and what this could mean for the future of the game. I'll give you a hint. It's the media and it's negative. So let's go. All right. So who is Destiny Rising's audience? Not enough people, says Revenue Report. Okay. So Destiny 2 fans have been pleasantly surprised by Destiny Rising, the new mobile game that plays very well for a shooter on the platform and has a number of innovative ideas that are out classing at least the current state of Destiny. Now, again, a lot of Destiny bad going around, so there's that. Not necessarily Destiny Rising, but Destiny 2. But the limited appeal for the franchise outside of the Destiny 2 player base and the fraction of the Destiny 2 player base which will give a mobile gacha a chance may have produced a game that is going to ultimately underperform in the mobile space. Analytics firm Sensor Tower has now estimated via the Game Post that the game has about 2 million downloads and 9 million in revenue in the first 3 weeks. Whoa, not even. I thought this was the first month. This is the first 3 weeks, okay? That compares unfavorably to something like Destiny, to Diablo Immortal. Now, if you guys don't know, I cover Diablo Immortal. I have a whole channel talk about Diablo Immortal, so I can very much appreciate the comparison they're getting ready to give to us here. All right, so now what is that comparison? Diablo Immortal had 13 million downloads and 39 million in revenue around the same time. Okay, that's a lot. So you can see that Call of Duty Mobile, Diablo Immortal, did I say Call of Duty Immortal, Call of Duty, and then Diablo Immortal, and then Destiny Rising. Okay, there are some catches here with some of the platforms not counted in the game not being released in the China market, though Diablo Immortal was not released in China at launch either. Again, Diablo is a much bigger franchise, at least in my opinion, so there's part of that. 9 million in revenue for a mobile gacha game, a genre which pulls far more money out of players than most others, is not great. Ironically, gacha players believe the part of that is that Destiny Rising is too generous with its microtransactions, with guaranteed character pulls after a certain amount of time. And the rug has not been pulled there yet in terms of making that stinger. That could change, but for now, it hasn't. If it does, that would likely mean fewer players, not more. I agree. I don't also see a world where they would rug pull that. That seems like a kind of a hot take, I'm not going to lie. I think that a guaranteed pull is not also uncommon in the gachas that I've played. Now, I don't claim to be a gacha professional by any means. I don't play a lot of gachas, but the ones that I have played, they've had a guaranteed like pity. So I'm not picking up what he's putting down here. All right. So again, too generous, and they've buffed rewards. Let's keep that in mind. The problem here isn't really gacha generosity, or certainly not the quality of the game, which is shockingly good, which it is good. But it's what I said a long time ago, of course. Media is always right previously, right? First related, which was going to be very hard to find an audience for this. Unlike a game like Diablo, Destiny does not have widespread global appeal. I did say that too, though, just now. Like a few seconds ago, on that level, and able to success. And to be a success, this had to be a Destiny game for mobile fans, not a mobile game for Destiny fans, because the latter would simply not produce enough players to make the concept viable, which is actually really fair. So it's not necessarily the target audience was Destiny 2 players wanting to play a mobile game. It was mobile games wanting to play a Destiny game. And again, as somebody who played Destiny in general on PC, and Xbox, ? And Xbox. But anyway, I was not looking for another Destiny game, but I was looking for another mobile game. And this one was hot off the press, and I fell in love with it very, very easily and quickly. Those of you that have been following me know that I don't just jump around from game to game like other content creators that do this for a living. I don't just make new channels to grind them and then, sort of like pump and dump into like the hype of the new game. No, I usually stay pretty close to the game I'm with for a long time. I've been with Diablo Immortal for 3 years and counting. And before that, I was with Marvel Future Revolution until that game literally disbanded and like closed the door. So I'm here for a long time, not a good time, but we're going to have a good time. Okay. Which is why you should like and subscribe. But anyway, so let's get back to it. So again, Diablo's bigger. I get that. The appeal is a very slim audience, a fraction of a fraction, which I get. In the long-term, established gacha market is incredibly hard to break into. Destiny Rising is also has little waifu appeal, which sounds like a joke, but genuinely helps. I mean, fair. We do have goth mommy, but I hear you. All right. And then I do not think Destiny Rising is shutting down tomorrow, but I have seen many other big games attempting to head to the mobile where it simply doesn't work, from Call of Duty to Apex Legends, which is fair. At this point, it's a little hard to see a bright future for Destiny Rising if these are the initial figures or even close to them, which is a shame given its quality, but the audience just isn't the size it needs to be. Now, again, depending on how much, this is all about return on investment, so depending on how much was actually put into this, it's really hard to say how good or bad it's doing. Now, it isn't egregious with the microtransactions. In fact, like somebody made the comment when I was live streaming the other day that like somebody had spent thousands of dollars, and I was like, is that even possible in Destiny Rising? Like, I don't even know what that would get you in Destiny Rising. It's not like Diablo Immortal where you can just buy gems and then you need more of those gems to upgrade those gems and make it, it's a very much like a very clear path to purchase, if you will. Whereas Destiny Rising, I mean, there's things to buy, but it doesn't feel like you could even get anywhere near a number that you could in Diablo Immortal, which maybe that's the problem from a financial aspect. Again, Call of Duty, I mean, there's skins and you can unlock weapons early, I think. I didn't play a ton of mobile Call of Duty. I got very frustrated with that, just like how that was played out and all that. I came from Call of Duty mobile, but going from that of Warzone mobile, which I'm assuming is what they're referring to. But anyway, I think that this is a bit of I don't want to say a hot take. I think that Destiny Rising is going to have a niche in the realm for a long time. I think that the game is successful. It has, for a mobile game to come out and have both mobile and non-mobile audiences say that the game is good, that means the game is good, so again, let's compare and contrast, come back to Diablo Immortal. When Diablo Immortal first came out, again, mobile players loved it. PC players were like, oh my God, there's, pay to win. Well, yeah, it's a mobile game. Like that happens. Is it good? Is it right? No, but it's a thing, right? So like you lost all the PC people, but there are still people that play on PC like a lot that like Destiny Rising. And I think this is good. I think the game is inevitably good. I think it has a good future. Does it compare to that of Diablo Immortal? No, of course not. That shouldn't be a surprise. I don't think that's a fair comparison. In fact, let's play a little bit of a game here. Let's go to Sensor Tower. How do you do this? I've never even used this one before. I want to find solutions, products, blog, resources, customer stories, resources. I want to see. All right. I want to compare. How does this work, bro? Top charts? Is that what I want? This is what I want. All right. So let's do, I want to search. Can I search? Let's do Warcraft Rumble. Okay. All right. So 5K downloads in the last month. Can I change the time frame here? This is also a game that I played. So this released on September. Oh, I was last updated. Jesus. Released on November 2nd, 2023. All right. How can we adjust revenue? Welp, I don't want to do that. I don't want to log in. Anyway, I think it's not fair to compare. Maybe we can just Google it. Let me pull this over here so you're not just watching me look these things up. How much did Warcraft Rumble make its first month? Okay, so Warcraft Rumble made approximately 16 million in the first month. And 9 million in iOS, 7 million in Android. Interesting. Now let's change that to how much did Destiny? Because we're not, like, this talks about the first 3 weeks. Destiny Rising make its first month. Let's see what it says. It still says 9 million. Interesting. I'm not gonna lie, it is surprising. Again, what I was gonna say was I came from Warcraft Rumble, and I will say Destiny Rising is still very much a more free-to-play friendly experience. Also, that was a video that I'm going to be talking about tomorrow, later today. If you got to see that, that's actually really funny that that would popped up on screen. Anyway, so I think that Destiny Rising is inevitably going to be having less revenue because it is more free-to-play friendly than those other games that we looked at. I am surprised that it is lower than Warcraft Rumble, though. I will say that. It'll be interesting to see like how those lines sort of stagnate, because Warcraft Rumble had a nice peak and then went crashing down because people very quickly were like, just no. So it'll be interesting to see how it competes and how it will sort of flatline or stabilize. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about this. Again, overall tone of the post was pretty negative. I am still incredibly optimistic and enjoying Destiny Rising. Again, coming from all the different games that I've played, I am loving Destiny Rising. And I'm loving you guys for enjoying Destiny Rising with me. So let me know what you think about this. I think it was a bit of a hot take on this guy's part. I'm still pro Destiny Rising and think that it's going to be here for a long time. But let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. I will have a video coming out later today talking about the new heroes that were just leaked a couple days ago. So if you want to go back to more positive stuff, make sure you like, subscribe, because the video posted later today will be about all the new and exciting things coming to Destiny Rising and not looking in the rearview mirror. But until then, I hope to see you guys in a video soon. See you later. Bye.